Science versus the Bible, a comprehensive exploration of knowledge, beliefs, and theories. Welcome to our exploration of one of the most intriguing debates in human history, science versus the Bible. Today, we embark on a journey through time and thought, unraveling the tapestry of biblical narratives and scientific discoveries. Let's start with the ancient scriptures. The Bible presents a creation story, a narrative of the universe's origin, and the concept of the firmament, a solid dome dividing the waters from the waters. This depiction reflects the understanding and beliefs of an ancient era, providing spiritual and moral guidance rather than empirical explanations. Contrast this with the scientific approach. The Big Bang Theory, a cornerstone of modern cosmology, posits that the universe began as a singularity, which then expanded and evolved over billions of years. This theory is supported by extensive observational evidence and mathematical models, offering a vastly different perspective from the biblical account. NASA's achievements, including the moon landing, challenge the idea of a solid firmament as described in the Bible. Space exploration has shown us the vastness of the cosmos, with no physical barrier like the firmament encountered. First, let's consider the Great Flood, a pivotal event in the Bible. While the story speaks of a divine deluge to cleanse the earth, science offers a different perspective. Geologists and archaeologists have not found conclusive evidence of a global flood. Instead, they suggest localized flooding events that ancient civilizations may have interpreted as universal. Turning to biblical miracles, instances defying natural laws, like parting seas and walking on water, science, grounded in empirical evidence, often attributes these events to natural phenomena or metaphorical interpretations, challenging the literal acceptance of such miracles. Another profound theme in the Bible is the arrival of a divine figure to redeem humanity. This narrative has given hope to many, yet it contrasts with a scientific view that emphasizes human agency and responsibility. In this light, the future of humanity and our planet rests not on divine intervention, but on our actions towards each other and the environment. This brings us to the role of humans in shaping their destiny and caring for the earth. The Bible teaches stewardship and love for one's neighbor, while science underscores the importance of sustainable practices and ethical behavior to ensure our planet's health and our species' survival. Moving to the topic of human origins, the Bible speaks of humanity's creation in a divine act. In contrast, the theory of evolution, supported by fossil records and genetic evidence, suggests a gradual development of life forms over millions of years. An intriguing aspect of ancient narratives is the Anunnaki, from the Enuma Elish, an ancient Mesopotamian text.
Okay.
These beings
Check
are
out the
sometimes
name
linked to
badge.
theories of extraterrestrial
It says
intervention
owner.
in
Looks
human
like you're
evolution,
right, but
a concept
notice
that,
the helmet.
while
Can you see
fascinating,
my face?
stands apart from
No.
both biblical
This is a
and mainstream
secret I've been
scientific
keeping
views.
for almost
In this
half
debate,
a century.
we see the intersection
On July
of faith
20th,
and fact,
1969,
spirituality and
Neil
empiricism.
Armstrong and I
The Bible
pulled off
offers a worldview
humanity's
steeped in
first
cultural and historical
extraterrestrial
context,
prank.
rich in
What was the
symbolism and moral
scariest moment
teachings.
of the journey?
Science, on the other hand,
Scariest.
seeks to understand the natural world
It
through
didn't happen.
observation, experimentation,
It could have
and
been
evidence.
scary.
In these discussions, whether
Why
it's
has
the flood,
nobody been to the moon in
miracles,
such a long
or human
time?
destiny, we find an ongoing dialogue between faith and reason. The Bible offers narratives filled with symbolism and moral lessons, while science provides a framework based on observation and evidence. As we navigate these complex topics, let's remember the value in both perspectives. The spiritual insights of the Bible and the empirical approach of science can both guide us in making thoughtful decisions about our lives, our communities, and our planet. Our exploration today is not about proving one perspective right or wrong. It's about understanding the diverse ways in which humanity seeks to make sense of our existence. Whether through the spiritual lens of the Bible or the empirical lens of science, each offers valuable insights into our quest for knowledge and meaning.
Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through science versus the Bible. We hope this exploration has offered you a broader perspective and deeper understanding. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. From the heart of curiosity and inquiry, this is the House of Brandon Alexander, wishing you a journey filled with wisdom and wonder.
Own eyes, or zoom in on them with a camera. It seems to be twinkling or shining through a liquid-like substance. Many people have observed that rockets we have launched do seem to hit an invisible ceiling that causes a ripple-like effect that you would see in water, leading to a pretty strange theory that
NASA exposed on court April 2023 must watch.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Today I'd like to bring to your attention a potential fraud on an enormous scale happening in your county. There's now clear evidence of NASA using numerous methods to grossly mislead the public about astronauts being on the International Space Station. During interior ISS scenes from NASA's own live feed, the use of wires, harnesses, green screens, and virtual reality have been detected to achieve the appearance of a weightless environment. Examples of this include astronauts fading in and out of the screen, green screen glitches, grabbing objects that aren't really there, pulling on invisible wires, getting tangled in their harnesses, and even astronauts appearing out of thin air. This begs the obvious question. If they're really up there, why are they using Hollywood techniques to fake the footage? Now, unfortunately, I can't show you these clips in here today, but I will be sending them to you. Outside the International Space Station, during spacewalks, air bubbles have been recorded on numerous occasions. How is it possible for air bubbles to be present in the vacuum of space? I once questioned astronaut Scott Kelly about this phenomenon. His body language and answers only created more questions. In 2013, astronaut Luca Parmitano nearly drowned during a spacewalk when his helmet filled with water. This happened again just last year. Air bubbles, helmets filling with water, and drowning. Are they in space or are they underwater? Now, what's really interesting is that they trained for spacewalks in an underwater pool with a complete ISS replica. Now, surely they aren't filming these spacewalks in an underwater pool and then editing them to appear if they're in space, because that sure would be something, wouldn't it? I'm calling on the Brevard County Commissioners to open a full investigation into NASA's fraudulent practices and use of taxpayer dollars. It costs NASA $3 billion per year to operate the ISS, and if they don't have a darn good explanation as to why they're faking these videos, I and the public would like a darn good explanation as to where our tax money is going. And if they are indeed faking the funk, it is our duty to expose and eliminate this fraudulent and astronomically wasteful ISS program. And look, I know what you're all thinking. The NASA is part of the federal government, and you're just county commissioners. Even if what I'm saying is true, what can you do? But let me remind you, not only is this happening in your county, as public officials, you have the platform and the ability to make a statement or hold a press conference, alerting the public, state, and federal authorities to investigate further. You have the power to start the conversation. Video evidence of everything I described today will be emailed to you all, and I truly hope we can get to the bottom of this. I look forward to the day that $3 billion annual budget is put towards our veterans, our homeless, maybe some of that mental health stuff the young lady just spoke about.